YouTube, it's your boy Crimson Reaper 5 back with another Duel Links YouTube video. And this video is gonna be about the October 2025 Legacy Duel event. So, spoiler. Yeah, we're gonna be talking about Legacy Duels. But yeah, before we get started, if you guys don't know who I am Crimson Reaper 5. I am the Duel Links community's resident Altergeist main. So, if you have any questions about Altergeist, if you want to learn the deck, make sure to ask me in the comments in my Twitch streams. I know my streams have been kind of slowed down as of late, but school started back up for me, so it is what it is. I've kind of been, taking a break from like content creation and streaming because been feeling a bit overwhelmed. So until like things like settle down a bit, I've kind of been on a standstill in terms of content creation. But I wanted to throw a video out there because I have been getting some pretty good feedback from my viewers, and they enjoy my content, they want to see more of my content, and I was like, why not? Might as well throw a video out there for the people that want to see more of my content. So,
I activate Altergeist Dragon Fire.
Gotta give my viewers something, But yeah, if you're enjoying my content, and if you want to see more Altergeist content in the future, smash that subscribe button. Drop a follow on Twitch. We have been having decent growth there on Twitch and on YouTube. So if you're enjoying my content, again, make sure to drop a sub, drop a follow on Twitch, and yeah, join the Altergeist Academy today. Me and Ghost Scout would be ecstatic to have you enroll in Altergeist Academy. And yeah, as you can see, this is a Ghost Scout right here. This is us at our date at the Domino City Pier, which actually looks pretty cool if you ask me. I really like this background, but that is beside the point. So, yeah. So today I'm here to talk about the October 2025 Legacy Duel event, which shocker, Konami managed to botch once again. So, I feel like with every Legacy Duel event, there's like some tier 0 threat that just dominates the format, and this one was no better. This one was essentially Rebecca Hawkins FTK, which, shocker, it's not really like an FTK, more like an OTK / FTK. There is an FTK with Catapult Turtle if you're playing that, but I didn't play it. I did manage to day 1 clear it, as you can see, with 60 wins and 21 nices. And I'll give you guys my deck list. It'll be in the description as well if you guys want to copy it. But yeah, this is the deck list I used. And again, it'll be in the description. I maintained about an 85%, 90% win rate for the whole climb. And as I said, I did day 1 clear, so the deck list works. But yeah, and I do have some replays to share with you, but before I get into the replays, I just want everyone to take a look at how tier 0 this Legacy Duel format was for October 2025. Look at this. You look at my match history and it's literally nothing but Rebecca. I guess this guy was on Yugi. Alright, Rebecca. This guy was on Noah. But yeah, as you can see, it's 95, 97% Rebecca Hawkins. It's Rebecca's deck is literally tier 0. But yeah, before we get into the replays, I'll just flash the deck list on screen. But yeah, this is I'll talk about the deck list later towards the end of the video, but towards the beginning, right here, I'm just flashing the deck list on screen for those that want to see it early. But yeah, there will be a deck discussion towards the end of the video, so I'm just going to briefly flash through the cards for those that want to see it. And as I said, I maintained about an 85–90% win rate for the whole climb, so... And I believe I have a few replays to share with you guys. This one was a good replay. I'll save that for last. So... And I have 4 replays to share with you guys. Why 4? Because the Rebecca Hawkins deck does pretty much the same thing in every single duel. You use the Fire Princess tactics skill to boost up. You summon Mirage Dragon and Fire Princess, you boost up with all the burn damage that you did, and you one-shot your opponent. That's it. That's all the deck does. And if you want to see like more content, check out Mech Lord. I think he made a video on it before I did. I did say I was going to make a video too, but I ended up getting sick for like the past 2 days. So I've kind of been like taking it easy. But yeah, that's kind of where I've been. But yeah, as I said, I've been busy with school, and I ended up getting sick for 2 days, but I'm kind of better now. So I'm back in the world of content creation. So first replay, it's against a Yugi player.
Against my Yugi.
I'll take you on, Rebecca.
Duel.
I do like the exclusive voice lines, so... Alright, so our opening hand is Mirror Force, Dimension Wall, Scroll Mark, Ladybug, and Soul of the Pure. So what do we do here?
Here goes. I'm setting a monster. I'm set your...
Here goes. It's my turn.
Alright, so what is our board here? We set the Mirror Force on the left, we set Dimension Wall on the right, and we set Skull Mark Ladybug in the middle, dead center. So let's see what our opponent does.
I draw. I put my whole heart into this deck so that I can defeat you.
Reveal Sanyan.
From my hand, I activate a spell. Check this out. Fusion Summon. My monster's effect activates. I set a card. Let's see you get past this.
Soul Mark Ladybug activates when it goes to the graveyard.
I end my turn.
Alright, get some life points.
My turn. I draw. I'll show you what the American champion can do.
Activate Advanced Drive for some BM.
Alright, let's do this.
Alright, so here I just pass. I didn't draw anything good, and I don't want to play into battle traps. I'm trying to top deck like a Mirage Dragon or something.
I draw. Let's see how you measure up against this. I put my whole heart into this deck so that I can defeat you.
Alright, we're
Go!
just taking it easy for now.
My monster's effect activates. Battle. Summon, storm, attack! Lightning strike!
I activate my trap card. Mirror Force.
That brings my turn to an
Here
end.
goes.
Here
That ends
goes.
my turn.
I draw. Check this out. I summon a monster and attack. Let's battle. This will work. My monster attacks your... I end my turn.
It's my turn. You're up. I end my turn.
Alright, so we're not drawing Mirage Dragon, and I don't want to play into battle traps, so we're just kind of like playing a slow, like, control, like, style game. You know, we're just like taking it slow, taking it easy. We have a dimension wall if things get bad, so...
Here goes. I draw. I set a card out. Let's see you get past this. I end my turn.
Here goes. I draw. I set a card. That ends
All
my
right,
turn.
let's do this. I draw.
Alright, we did draw into a second dimension wall, so that's good.
I set a monster back. Here I go.
Oh,
I attack. I'm finished with my
There's
turn.
no way I'm gonna... I draw from my hand.
heal.
That ends my
Here
turn.
goes. I come forth. Here I go.
Now
I attack your life points directly. This will work. My monster attacks your life points directly.
I was over my
No matter how bad it looks,
It's my
I'm
turn.
never giving up.
I draw. I can
I
call
end
a
my turn.
genius, but also a prodigy.
Alright, so here, unfortunately, we didn't top deck Mirage Dragon, but that's okay. Our opponent's life points are looking pretty low, and again, I don't want to play into a battle trap. So, because we didn't find Mirage Dragon, we just set Fire Princess with our skill, and we just spam a bunch of burn on your opponent, because Fire Princess says each time you gain life points, inflict 500 damage to your opponent. And at this point, I realize I can just defeat my opponent here with all the burn damage. That's exactly what we go for.
Here's Fire Princess! I've been called a genius, but also a prodigy. From my hand, I activate a spell card. From my
The
hand,
game's not over until the last card is played.
spell card. My grandfather taught me
I
these
know I can
tactics.
still win.
I'll show you what the American champion can do.
Alright.
From my hand, I activate a spell card.
Here I'm just showcasing like what the skill can do, the Fire Princess tactics. As you can see, we boosted up to 4100 and we dropped him to 0. But again, I don't want to play into a battle trap, so I'm just going to burn him to death. 500.
I'm not giving up.
From my hand, I activate a spell card.
Maybe I didn't have the right balance of cards in my deck.
Now that I won, you owe me a date.
Alright, we take home the W. Alright. Second replay, which is second replay against an enemy Rebecca player. No surprise there, the deck is literally tier 0, so expect to find a lot of Rebeccas.
To the arena! YuGiOh! It's from my hand. That ends my here goes. My turn.
I actually ran into the first Giga Chad playing Mesmeric Control, and you'll see I set Fire Princess off of my skill, which I shouldn't have done because I didn't know the interaction of Mesmeric Control in relation to a skill, and I didn't know I couldn't change the Fire Princess's battle position, even though I skill summoned it. I guess Mesmeric Control prevents that, so
I'll show you what the American champion can do.
yeah, see, I shouldn't have summoned that. I now risked my Fire Princess getting removed because I couldn't change his battle position due to Mesmeric Control, which is fair. He's playing that to counter the mirror match, which I understand.
Now! I've been called a genius, but also a prodigy. That'll...
Alright, we poke for 16.
Here go. My grandfather taught me these tactics.
But that's okay, we have a Dimension Wall here, so as long as he doesn't have Mirage Dragon, I feel confident here.
Come out and play. Here's Fire Princess.
No Mirage Dragon, he summoned Penguin Soldier, which tells me he doesn't have it.
From my hand,
Alright, we take some burn.
I'll show whatever. I've been called. Here I go. Tribute summon. My grandfather taught me these tactics. I activate my monsters of battle. Fire Princess, attack. There's no way I'm gonna lose to you.
Alright, we don't activate Dimension Wall, which is fine.
Here's Fire Princess. Here's Fire Princess. From my hand, I activate a spell.
For some reason, he chose not to target my Fire Princess, which was a misplay on his end. So now we have 2 Fire Princess, and we can just start spamming all the burn damage. And he doesn't have any back row to stop us. He's just beyond dead from here.
Taught me these tactics. I've been called a genius, but also a prodigy. That'll... You're done for. Fire Princess, attack!
And yeah, that's pretty much what this deck does, man. And that's, yeah, pretty much what this deck does, man. Like, you just boost up with Fire Princess tactics. You drop them to 0 attack and just swing for an OTK. Hope they don't have a battle trap to stop you.
Oh no, bravo!
Alright, third replay, which is another Rebecca player. No surprise there. We go second.
To the arena! It's duel! You here, guy! I now! I'll show you what the American champion
Alright, we skill
can do.
Fire Princess.
My grandfather taught me these tactics. Here's Fire Princess from my hand.
Alright, we burn. You guys have already seen this before.
I activate a spell card. I'll show. Let's Fire Princess attack.
Alright, I saved this one because it showcases what Mirage Dragon can do. It says your opponent cannot activate trap cards during the battle phase. As you can see, your opponent can't use trap cards. He has 2 back row, they're probably battle traps. I summon Mirage Dragon, I boost up with the skill, and I already have 4,300 damage on field. Alright, we have 4,300 with Fire Princess, 4,600 with Mirage Dragon, and he's just beyond dead on field at this point. Yeah, kind of a short replay, but, you know, it is what it is. I just wanted to showcase, like, what the Rebecca deck does. This is pretty much what it does in a nutshell.
Congratulations! Why are you so surprised?
And the last replay that I got for you guys. This one was a good one, so I think you guys are going to like this one. This one was one of my older builds where I was testing Enchanted Javelin before realizing it's not good. Because the problem with it is a lot of people are playing Mirage Dragon, so it just renders the Javelin useless. So I just ended up cutting it for like a trap hole. So just ignore the Javelin. I'm playing Trap Hole instead to remove enemy Fire Princess. But again, this duel was kind of funny. You'll see why later. You'll see why in a bit.
I'll show you what the American champion can do.
All right, we skill here.
Here's Fire Princess. Gotcha. I flip over my set card. I activate my
All right,
trap.
our Fire Princess is unfortunately going to be met with an enemy Trap Hole, which is devastating for this deck.
Here I go. I summon that'll take this. A Skullmark Ladybug activates when it goes to the graveyard.
Alright, we attack with Mirage Dragon. I'm not going to burn any of my heals yet, but because we have an Enchanted Javelin on field, so I can afford to, you know, play this slow as long as he doesn't top deck his own Mirage Dragon.
Here goes.
So,
My grandfather taught me these tactics.
alright, here's the Fire Princess.
Here's Fire Princess. This is the card I set. I activate the spell card. Goblin Thief. I'll show you what the American champion can do. I'll show you. Let's. Bye-bye. Fire Princess. Attack.
Now, unfortunately for him, he didn't top deck Mirage Dragon, which means I can use Enchanted Javelin to survive.
That move was so obvious. No way. You're up.
Which means I heal for 5,100, putting me at 7,600 life points, then dropping me to 25.
It's my turn. I'm setting a monster. You're here. Go.
Alright, we set Skullmark Ladybug. So I'm kind of playing like a more control-oriented slow game because again, my Fire Princess got removed. And he knows he can't afford to lose his Fire Princess, so he just gotta play it slow here. He does have one back row.
It's my turn.
So
I draw. I set that. It's my turn. I draw. I'll set up your. It's my.
just kind of walling up here.
Here go. I end my. I draw. Your. It's my.
Trapple is good.
Here I go. That ends my. Here goes. I draw. I'll play this.
I'm just waiting to top deck a Mirage Dragon, which I do, and he has a mysterious puppeteer. If another monster is normal or flip summoned, gain 500 life points.
Now's my time. Now's my time. I flip over my set card. I activate my trap.
Now, unfortunately, our Mirage Dragon is going to be met with an enemy Trapple, which is devastating for us. Because unfortunately, it means I can't afford to swing into him recklessly, because that might be like a dimension wall, like a battle trap or something. I don't want to play into it. Catapult Turtle, it's going to be met with a Trapple. Because I don't want to get, you know, FTK'd. Healing a little bit. Alright, he's healing. So are we. Alright, so here I'm just passing, trying to speed it up. I'm trying to top deck into something good, anything, and we do top deck our own Fire Princess. Which is turn 22, by the way. I don't know if you guys noticed.
Go, Mark Ladybug! Go, Mark Ladybug! I'll show you what the American champion can do. My grandfather taught me these tactics. My grandfather taught me these tactics. Battle! Fire Princess!
Alright, so we boost some outrageous numbers, 6,300 on both the Skullmark Ladybug, 7,100 on our Fire Princess.
Gotcha! This is the card I set. I activate my trap.
And unfortunately, our attack is going to be met with an enemy Draining Shield, which unfortunately heals him for 7,100. But fortunately for us, we do get to clear his field.
There's no I draw from my hand. I activate I can. So what? I'll show you what the American champion can do. From my hand, I activate a spell
Alright,
card.
so here we just boost up like an obscene amount of attack points. As you can see, we have 12,600 on both Skullmark Ladybug and 13,400 on the Fire Princess, which is insane to think about. So here we just spam a bunch of heals just to beat up a little, and I think at this point our opponent acknowledges that we have way too much attack points, and he's just beyond dead on field. So I think he acknowledges this and he surrenders. So.
Know how to spell genius?
And yeah, that's all. And yeah, that's all the replays I have. I did almost forget. And yeah, here's my deck. Here's my finalized deck list. As I said, I had an 85% to 90% win rate. We'll go through it briefly. I am playing one Skullmark Ladybug because it's a 1500 defensive wall that combos nicely with the Fire Princess tactic skill. And, you know, basically, as you guys saw for the skill, it basically plays Fire Princess face down, and if you gain life points and if you burn life points, it drops your opponent's, you know, monster's attack and it boosts you. That's all it does. But yeah, 1 Skullmark Ladybug just as a wall. It's a combo with the skill. 1 Fire Princess, because that's all I need. We're playing 3 Mirage Dragons to lock down enemy battle traps. And we are playing 3 Diane Keto the Cure Master because it's really good at healing us for 1,000. Pretty great card. We are playing 3 Goblin Secret Remedy, 3 Soul of the Pure, 1 Goblin Thief, that's all I have. Just generic heal cards. If you have 3 Goblin Thief, play 3 Goblin Thief. Just consider cutting like 2 Soul of the Pure for like, yeah, just like cut 2 copies of Soul of the Pure for 3 Goblin Thief, you'll be fine. And yeah, as I said, 1 Goblin Thief because it's a really good burn card. We are playing 1 Mirror Force because it's a really good board breaker, as you saw, like no one expects it. 1 Trap Hole as our second limit 2 option to remove enemy Fire Princess in the mirror match. And 3 Dimension Wall, because if Dimension Wall resolves, you're pretty much winning the duel from there. So, and our extra deck is empty because we don't need an extra deck for this specific Legacy Duel deck. And yeah, that's gonna be it for this one. That's the deck. I hope you enjoyed it. And yeah, as I said, that's the deck. Those are the replays. I hope you enjoyed them. And yeah, do I have any final thoughts? In terms of this Legacy Duel event, I really do hope Konami does better in the future. I didn't really enjoy this Legacy Duel event. I do think like Rebecca Burn is like the uncontested tier 0. Like there's no other deck that beats it like consistently. At least from like all the loner decks offered, you know. Just go through all the characters here. But yeah, as I said, Rebecca Burn is uncontested tier 0 in this event. There's like no other deck that, you know, beats it consistently. So if you want to climb, just play like Rebecca Burn. It's easy, it's consistent, it's reliable. It farms through the event fast. As you can see, I day 1 cleared it with 60 wins. And yeah, I guess I'll wrap up here by saying I hope Konami does better at, you know, balancing future Legacy Duel events in the future, because I like Legacy Duels. I just wish they were better balanced. You know what I mean? Because, you know, I like playing in like low-powered, like retro YuGiOh format. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this video. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, drop a like. Drop a sub here on YouTube. Follow on Twitch. And yeah, let me know what you guys thought of the October 2025 Legacy Duel event. I will read and respond to every comment I get. And yeah, you know, let me know your thoughts. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace. Bye, YouTube. Crimson Reaper 5, Resident Altergeist main, and Ghost Gal signing out. And yeah, gonna have a Ghost Gal say something too.
Altergeist Memory Gans effect activates! Altergeist Conqueries effect activates from my hand.
And yeah, this is both of us signing out. Peace. Bye, YouTube.